Sorry, I'm still looking here.
That's okay. Take your time. I see lots of data leaving my computer. Can you see my
All
screen?
right. Yeah,
Okay.
I can see your screen.
Yeah, I see lots of data leaving my computer right now. And it's going to Apple support.
Well, it's not coming to Apple support. What you're under network, so this just shows movement based on a Wi-Fi connection or an internet connecting to Ethernet too. It just shows movement of files. Not it doesn't mean that they're going to Apple support, and we're screen sharing, so we're seeing it. That's I mean, this is normal. If I was to pull up my activity monitor, I'm going to see this exact same thing. Maybe the numbers right here are a little bit different, but I'm going to see the packets out and packets in showing up. Packets out is always higher than packets in.
Why is that?
That's just how the computers are designed. Like I said, even if I pull up I have a work, of course, our work computer right here. If I was to pull up my activity monitor, mine would be, like I said, numbers would be different, but it would still have more out than in packets.
And you see nothing wrong with that.
No, that actually looks completely normal.
Mm-hmm. And you see that it's all going to Apple support, right? Sent packets all going to Apple support. Receive packets all going to Apple support.
Well, that doesn't mean that we're receiving any packets. That's just a signal that it's like a ping. It's showing that you're connected to Apple support because that's why you're through your network right now.
Yes, I know what I'm looking at. I know I'm on the network. I know that data is moving, and I know. Well, we seem to have a very bad connection.
So
Anyways, everything I
yeah,
say is repeated, and it's echoed. Everything I say is echoed back to me. Anyways, okay, let's carry on. You've had a look at the file, right?
I did, yes.
Your thoughts?
I mean, a lot of it. I mean, for example, this. I know I looked at some of the screenshots too. For example, like this network. This looks, can be explained. This is normal. Some of the stuff there might be some questions on, because there's a lot of attachments and a very detailed case history. So some of the stuff, if it hasn't fixed itself, we can work, trying to fix. But a lot of it is either stuff that the tech support advisors, we don't really know because we're not trained on everything about an act. That's usually something with the engineers. Or it's something that can be explained. For example, this network, that can be explained. But then there's other things here that cannot. I have not pulled the tickets. I do know that they submitted to engineering a couple of times, but I have not pulled those yet to look and see what that was about.
Wow, my screen went dark. Hold on. Do you see my screen? Oh, my screen just shut down. Oh, hang on. Hold on. It came back again. Okay. Yeah. Did you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Okay. Did you see it just shut down?
When I looked away, it was still on, and I didn't have it up to see if it shut down. I did not see that. I did see the little brightness icon in the middle pop up. That's all I saw. I didn't see if it went dark or not. I just saw the brightness in the middle.
Okay, it doesn't matter. That's small. That's a nothing issue. Let's talk about what you see as problems.
All right. So where are we still running into problems? I'll be more than happy to answer anything that you bring up. Like I said, there's a bunch of different directions on this case, so we can go one by one. If you just bring one up, and then if I can explain it, I'll explain it. If I can't, we'll see if we can find an answer. If we can't, then we'll reach out to the engineers for an answer. But I'll be more than happy to take a look at this with you.
Alrighty. So let's go. So I get a lot of restarts.
You do get a lot of restarts, okay. Go back to activity monitor. Let's take a look at the restarts. Let's look at the RAM here. I'll go to memory. All right, let's see. How often does it restart?
It's happened a few times. It varies. But I was able to take a screenshot of that one.
Okay. I'm not seeing anything right now on the activity monitor that's shooting up right now, because when the RAM gets up, because this is an 8 gig, so you're sitting at about 4.5 to 5. When it gets up closer to 8, it can shut down. So what we would want to see is when it is shutting down, or if it starts running slow or whatever's happening, we would want to take a look at this to find out if the RAM is causing that. Because the RAM can cause it to run slow, the RAM can cause it to shut down, the RAM can cause programs to become to where they're not working. So the RAM can cause a bunch of those problems.
All right. So the shutdown, that screenshot happened happened. Oh, wait, no, hold on. It happened on June 10th, 5 days after I set up the Mac.
Okay.
No transfer of information. Everything I say to you is repeated to me. There's an echo of my voice, so I don't know if you can hear it. But that's okay. Ignore that. I just want to tell you that. Anyway, so 5 days after setting it up, no transfer of information, it was a restart.
Well, yeah, when it's shut down with the network in the background, it's hard to see what is actually running because we don't have access to the CPU or the memory tab, which are
Fine.
these two up here.
Fine, let's move on. Let's move on. That's not going to be solved. Let's move on. This here, in disk utility, it says owners disabled. Why is that?
This is the standard. This is just standard unless you have like a profile on there that somebody is managing it. So, for example, schools, businesses, things like that, they can enable that to where they have access to the disk utility, to where basically it requires their permission to do it. Consumers, I don't think I've ever run into a consumer where this is enabled. Even businesses, most of them are disabled as well.
Yes.
But where you will see it's enabled are with like businesses or schools, things like that. But majority of people, this is all still disabled.
Do you have an article on that?
Let me see here. See if we got anything on that. I don't see anything on our website about it. I do see something under the discussions on our website, but nothing that we can send out. But I don't see anything that we have from our website that sends this out. And what I do have in front of me, it doesn't give me the option to sit down. Like, I can't. There's no share button or anything like that, because it's an internal system.
Right. So my problem is, David, is that you guys do not agree with each other all the time. Hence the reason I'm asking for an article on what you're saying, because go ahead.
I didn't say anything. I was listening to you.
Yeah, okay. So if there's no article on it, let's move on, okay?
Okay.
All right. So this one here, you have a screenshot. My screen says your screen is being observed without any visible network in safe boot. How do you explain that?
Screen is being observed. Did this only happen in safe boot, or does it happen when you just normal boot up to the regular user?
Well, there's so much to show you. That's why you have so many screenshots. And so I just want to focus on this one screenshot. I want to know if this is expected behavior, because this happened at the Apple Store. It's documented. It's in my file.
I am not aware that this is normal. No, safe boot at the top, that is normal. If you boot to safe boot. But where it says your screen is being observed, that's usually when there's some type of screen share going on, or some type of program that's installed to monitor your screen. That's usually when that pops up.
My screen went black again. My screen went dark again. You see that?
I saw the brightness, but I never lost the screen. It stayed.
It stayed?
Up with,
okay, not
with me, but that tells me that it's something probably hardware on your side then, if that's the case.
Yes.
There's something hardware related to that screen. It just keeps going black because it's not going black on my side.
Okay, because it keeps going black on my side. Anyways, so this is important. There is no visible network here in the menu bar. No visible network, but it says your screen is being observed. So we have a problem, yes?
Yeah, there's something going on if this is being observed, yes. Have they checked their apps and profiles and everything else there?
Well, I tell you what, my computer changes all the time. Things keep disappearing from my screen. My settings change all the time. So let me tell you what happens. This is me starting up the computer this morning at 11:14 a.m. No visible network. Data is continuously moving in and out of my Mac, but it doesn't show in Activity Monitor. Tell me why that is happening.
Say that again?
Yeah. You see the screenshot?
I'm looking at that screenshot, yes.
No visible network. Yes?
Correct. I see it is not connected to the network.
Data is always moving in and out of my Mac when I'm not connected. And none of this data shows up in Activity Monitor. Why is that?
So the movement is always going to happen, whether it's in the CPU, the memory, the energy, disk, or network. The network doesn't necessarily mean just your internet connection, just your Wi-Fi, just your Ethernet. It can still happen from, being disconnected from the internet while anything that's happened. That's what the Activity Monitor is anything that's being done on your computer at this point in time. So any of those tabs at the top, they're going to continue to move. You're going to continue to see movement whether you're connected to internet or not, because the computer is powered on and the computer is actually running. Because there's some things in there, for example, your system preferences, your root folder, things like that are still updating. They're still being connected. You wouldn't see, for example, on our network, you wouldn't see any Safari data when it's disconnected. It can show up for up to 30 seconds after it gets disconnected, because anytime it disconnects from any sort of internet, it can take about 30 seconds for the computer to recognize that it's actually been disconnected. So you can see it for a little bit after that, but that would be just the Safari side of things. Or anything from a website. But for example, like Activity Monitor, where's my arrow? Hold on. Like Activity Monitor right here, Dock right here, Spotlight, these do not require internet connection. So they're still going to show that that they're open. It's still going to show that it's using, well, here it is, percentage of CPU. Instead of going there, you can just look here. So you're still going to see that there's a little bit being used, even if it's not currently open or being currently run, with a network, with a Wi-Fi, or with the Ethernet cable.
That's not what I'm asking. I understand this is set for active processes. Here, let me close this for a moment. I'm going to open Activity Monitor now. There are lots of data moving out of the Mac. My frequency is often 1 second. I just set it for 2 seconds just this morning, but usually it runs every second. Okay, now, are you there? Hello? 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 So he's disconnected. What else is new? Oh, and data stopped moving there. Other is 4 minutes. And stop. Call Apple again.
Welcome to Apple. Calls are recorded for evaluation, to train personnel, and to improve contact center technologies. I'm an automated system that can handle complete sentences. So tell me, how can I help you today? Si vous voulez de l'assistance en français, s'il vous plaît, dites français.
Senior advisor, please.
I can transfer you to a live agent, but to make sure I route your call correctly, please tell me your reason for calling today.
I need tech support.
Un momento, por favor, mientras transfiero su llamada a nuestro sistema en español. Las llamadas se graban con fines de evaluación, para capacitar al personal y para mejorar las tecnologías de los centros de contacto. Si estás buscando o considerando comprar uno de nuestros productos, oprime 1. Para ayuda técnica, preguntas acerca de la garantía, o para conocer el estado de una reparación o reemplazo, 2. Para preguntas acerca de iTunes. Welcome to Apple. Calls are recorded for evaluation, to train personnel, and to improve contact center technologies. I'm an automated system that can handle complete sentences. So tell me, how can I help you today? Si vous voulez de l'assistance en français, s'il vous plaît, dites français.
I'd like to speak to a senior advisor, please.
I can transfer you to a live agent, but to make sure I route your call correctly, please tell me your reason for calling today.
I need tech support.
Okay, I'll get you right over to our technical support department. You've been transferred to Apple support. I may ask you to repeat some of the information you've already given. Calls are recorded for evaluation and training. One moment while I look up your phone number. If you're calling about charges on your account, say billing. Otherwise, what Apple product or service are you calling about?
MacBook Air.
Okay, MacBook Air. If that's not right, say the name of the product or service you're calling about. After you're finished with the advisor, we'd like to text you a link to a brief survey so you can tell us how we did. Would you like to take the survey?
No.
Okay, let me get someone to help you. Apple's limited warranty is in addition to your rights as a consumer. To learn more, visit apple.com/legal. Thank you for contacting Apple support. Please hold for an Apple advisor. Apple is happy to offer a choice of music while you wait. For a selection of modern popular music, press 1. For classical, 2. For jazz, 3.
Hi, this is Emmanuel with AppleCare. May I have your name?
Hey, yes, it's Sita, SITA. I've got a case number.
You said Sita, and then you said you had a case number?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yes, what's the case number?
Oi, 1 second.
Okay, sure.
I provided it previously. Now I have to get it again.
Okay, or if it's easier, you can give me like an Apple.
Oh, here it is.
and I'll find
No,
the
no,
case
no. It's
number.
here. 101
Mhm,
418
mhm.
341 483. Now I have to tell you, I keep getting disconnected all the time. I was speaking to a senior advisor, David, and I got disconnected. So I want to speak to a senior advisor again, please, and let them know I'm going to get disconnected. I have issues across all devices, and they need to call me back. They need to have my number ready to call me back or reconnect with me online to screen share.
Okay. Okay, Sita, what number do you want me to put down? Do you want me to put down a number or something?
It is Eastern Standard. I'm in Toronto. It's 647-915-7422.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Now, I understand you calling about this issue. Give me the case number. It's about the malware. Malware, right?
Correct.
Okay, thanks. And then you're speaking over to a senior advisor, so I'm happy to help out. Just give me like 2 to 3 minutes of a brief hold, and I'll be back. But I took down the phone number just in case. Yeah.
Please let them know this happens all the time. Every time I'm speaking to Apple, I get disconnected, and they need to know this, and they need to have my number ready to call me back. Thank you.
Nope, I did. Okay, thanks a lot.
Sure.
All right, I'll be back. Lisa, are you still there?
Hey, I'm still here.
Okay, I have Senior Advisor Sandra on the line, and she's going to take over the call from here.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Sandra. As he said, I am a senior advisor. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you. How do you spell your name?
SAUNDRA.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Okay. So you are calling back again. You asked for a senior advisor. From my understanding, you're having an issue with malware installed on your computer. I think that's what he said.
Well, it looks like it. I believe I am, but don't take my word for it. I want you guys to look at the case number. I want you to look at the screenshots, and I want you to make the determination because I already went to the Apple Store. I put the computer in safe mode. It says your screen is being observed in safe mode. When there is no visible network connection, that happened at the Apple Store. They have notes on it. They've made notes on it. So you should have access to that. So let's start there.
Okay, so give me a second, ma'am. I see attachments here. Let's do network. I don't know what any of this is. Genius Bar, work. Okay, stuff to produce.
So things keep disappearing from my computer all the time. My settings are changed constantly. The one question I've been asked, you know what? Let's screen share and let's screen share. I'll let you look at my file for a bit, and then we can screen share. Yes.
Okay.
You let me know when you're ready.
When did you take your, I definitely will be happy to assist you, just want you to know that. When did you take your computer to the Apple Store? How long ago was that?
No, not too long ago. Where is it? Wow, my window was open and may no longer be open now. Yes, I have constant changes. Yeah, my window just closed on me. Hold on a minute, okay? I have no control over this device. Just 1 second.
Okay. Apple Store, 21st.
I just went there. Today's the 24th. I went there 2 days ago, and then I went there previously. And look, my mail will not load now. Mail will not load. My mail will not load. Let's screen share. Let's screen share so I can show you.
Okay. So the call may be recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. I can't take over. You're going to be the one doing the work. You can pause out the screen sharing at any time. If you have anything inappropriate or confidential showing on your screen right now, please minimize it. And lastly, when we screen share with you, Apple will automatically hide any sensitive information from being displayed. And if it doesn't hide it, I will announce to you that I'm pausing out the screen. I'm sending you over a screen share request now to your phone, to your computer.
I'm waiting for the session key.
Yeah. Well, you need a session key, okay?
Yeah.
So you're going to go to ara.apple.com.
Of course, I'm already there, and that's why I need the session key. Thanks.
Session key is 172
172
6343.
6343. Got it. It says invalid session key. Let's do it again.
712 6343.
712 6343. Nope, it's got it now.
And the following Apple support screen sharing is downloading.
Yes.
Okay, I can see your screen.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. It's coming through.
Yeah. Can
Okay,
you?
so I see your email.
You see the? Do you see the? The notes from the Apple Store? You should be here. The Apple Store authorization here. Your screen is being observed displayed when this was on March 11.
Oh,
No,
no,
that's
ma'am.
date
I
of
didn't go
purchase.
back to March.
No, where's the
I was
date?
looking.
No, sorry,
Okay.
June 12th. June 12th.
Okay.
June 12th,
So
okay?
your screen is being observed display when there's no visible network joined and screen sharing icon display. Issue began occurring shortly after purchase. Customer state systems settings are changing randomly without their knowledge. Unable to boot to safe mode. So you're still not able to boot to safe mode on your computer?
Well, my
Once
computer.
able to boot to safe mode successfully after a few attempts, confirm your screen is being observed, appeared during appointment with no network.
Right.
Safe mode, cosmetic, no. What was their final result? Hold on, let me just look at this repair. So that's R497220162. Okay, give me a second. Let me just dive into that. Let me come here, and I'm going to pull that ticket up. So it says here that you were going to back up your computer and then drop off this computer. So did you do that or no?
No, I didn't back it up and drop it off because
Okay.
No, I just wanted Apple to tell me if I have a problem at unboxing, because I've documented that after I unboxed at setup, significant amount of data was moving in and out of my computer when I did not join a network. The thing is, see how data is moving there out of my computer? Right? Lots of data moving out. Okay, so that happens when I do not join a network. Okay, so the number one question I ask of Apple is stop running diagnostic and stop running capture data, because what you receive is not what I send you. Let me give you an example. I chat with Apple. Here's the chat log. You see that, right? Here. So here I'm chatting, chat support. You see that?
I see that, ma'am.
Good. So he's explaining to me step 1, 2, 3, 4, how to go to safe mode, right?
Right.
Good.
Right.
So I downloaded the chat when we're done, and all of that instructions disappeared. That happens constantly on this computer. What I send you is not what you receive. Okay, the capture data comes back perfect, exactly like you see here. What I download, what happened in the chat log is not what was downloaded. It changed. So all I'm asking is look at the screenshots, tell me if I have a problem, because I'm now running any capture data, because again, it's interfered with.
You want me to look at the pictures to determine if you're having a problem?
You got it. You got it. Thank you.
Hold on, please.
Sure.
So, ma'am, thank you for holding this. Some of the photos that you sent in, I'm looking at, and I see where you have circled certain things like quick play timer. You're talking about the battery. The battery says it's at 100%. I personally can't make a decision like this. That's why the Apple Store wanted you to back it up so that they could actually go into the system to make sure everything was proper. So you definitely, if I was you, I'll put it that way, or if you were my sister, I would tell you the same thing. Back up this computer so that they can do a full and thorough examination as to what's going on with your computer. They may even erase the computer and then set the computer back up based upon your backup, so that if there is malware or anything on your computer, they will be able to locate it and take it off of that computer for you. So truly the step would be to back up this computer to an external hard drive and then send it in, take it back into the store so they can truly fix your issue.
All right. So here's what I'm going to say to you. This is not my first time doing this. What has happened is Apple had not on this computer. This is a replacement computer, because exactly what's happening on this computer. Oh, lots of data moving now out of the Mac. On the replacement computer and previous, you guys would tell me what to do. Safe mode, new account on the Mac, test account, do this, do that, run diagnostic, send capture data. All of that I did. All of that. Every single time they came back perfection, absolutely perfect. Yet the problem persists. I'm telling you, there's an interference between whoever is doing this, once they know the computer is at the Apple Store or Apple is running capture data, everything cleans itself out. It never shows. Never shows.
So you think your computers are hacked, is what I'm hearing you say?
Well, listen, that is my opinion, but who gives a shit, right? Who cares? It has to be factual. So it's only factual if I show you something like, hold on. If I show you something like this, safe mode, right? This is what's happening. But when you guys run diagnostic and capture data, the computer is pristine. And then you come back and tell me, hey, look, pristine computer. Nothing is wrong. Yet, all the problem are still there. Now, no more diagnostic, no more capture data. I've done that. I've been through it. I followed all of Apple's rule. Here's my number one question. One is this thing here. Why do I see it when there's no visible network connection? One. Hold on. This here, where is it? Right here. This is the last computer. I used to show 2 preview, 2 text edit, 2 quick times. They replaced it. When I have number 4, when I have no internet connection, I should not see IPv4 and IPv6. Do you know what those are?
No, ma'am. I can't honestly say that I do.
Right, because...
Go ahead.
No, because the computer comes up clean all the time, I had to figure it out myself, because you guys are telling me, look, this is Apple processes. We did what we're supposed to do. We ran that. We play the standard game. We don't go for deviation, right? We play the standard game of go run diagnostic, go run capture data. But here's the thing. He told me here, I had this guy, Carlos, research why when I'm not connected to internet, my computer shows IPv4 and IPv6 connections. And they are actually connections. They are connected to a network, even though up here it says no connection. You already have that screenshot. Let me see if I have one for you here. IPv4 and IPv6, right here. So no visible network, but I have multicast group membership. This here is a network connection. It's an underground network connection, multicast. this. I had to search it myself, and then Carlos searched it for me, and he confirmed. That should never happen. I should never have these underground network connections when this here shows no connection.
Right.
Okay, it never shows up on diagnostic, my friend. It never shows up in capture data. So my question to you is, I've done everything that Apple has asked me. I've gone to the Apple Store twice. I want to know why this is happening, one. And my other question is, why is it every time, this is me unboxing the Mac. I just unboxed it June the 5th. Okay. Data is already moving in and out of the computer, and items are being deleted already. Okay, I just unboxed it like an hour ago. I did not join a network. I'm recording what's happening on the Mac. Okay, look, data is already moving in and out. And not only that, where is it? Right here, where it says 4 packets in and out here. This one here says 60 packets in and out. It's not congruent. All I want to know, 2 things. Why is data moving in and out of my computer when I am not connected to a network? And why does it say my screen is being observed in safe mode? Actually, make it one more thing. Hold on, one more thing. Here is notification.
I gotta write all of this down. Hold on for a second.
Sure. Now, I am asking Apple to move from capture data. Capture data is interfered with. There's too much
Hold on for a second. I can't. Hold on for 1 second. I just want to write down these questions. Hold on.
Yes.
Why it has... You're not connected to Wi-Fi, and you're also not connected to the Ethernet cable, right?
Nope, and I'll show you something. If I go here, I'm not signed in with my Apple ID. I did not sign in with my Apple ID. I do not sync. Yet data is constantly moving to and from my device when I did not join a network connection or sync.
Because it's not signed in with Apple ID. You said data is constantly deleting.
Yes.
The wonderful thing is that you have these pictures, you have these screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
You've been at this for a while. Let me just see. Give me a second. It looks as if Carlos. How long ago did you speak to Carlos? Is someone you spoke to previously here at Apple?
Correct.
I wonder if he opened up a ticket. So give me a second. Let me see if he's opened up a ticket.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Carlos is for the last computer. This is a replacement computer. Exactly what's happening. Well, not exactly. It's changed a little bit. But the same problem that happened on the last computer happened on this computer. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I have a question. So on the last computer, did you transfer the data over from the last computer over to this computer?
Good question. No transfer of data.
No transfer of data.
No.
Okay.
And guess what? I recorded it. I had my tech guy with me, and we recorded it together to document that. I have someone with me to show what's happening, and I recorded the screen to show that data is constantly moving in and out of the computer after setting it up. No transfer of information, no joining Wi-Fi. But
so you are at home or are you at work?
Right now?
No, when you were setting this up, what I'm thinking. Okay, so initially I thought, well, maybe she actually has a hacking problem, and someone has access to her information. But if you're not transferring information over, and if you're not signed into a network, then that's impossible.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's impossible.
When you set up the computer, don't you have to sign into a network to set it up?
Nope. So here I am. It was set up on June 5th at about 8:15. This is at June 6th, that same night at 2:19 a.m. So I'm crazily recording the map, right? To show Apple what's happening. So here, this is June 5th, right? That's the date in install log. I did not join a network. Apparently in the install log, the computer came with February the 25th date, and it said connected processes already, and then it switched to the date I set it up, and then it said local host. That's in the install log.
Okay. So,
and this Finder running at over 100% CPU, right at the less than 24 hour of setting up. I haven't joined a network yet.
In this, let me think this out. I'm sure you want to save all of this.
I do want to save all of it. That's why I've sent it to Apple.
Yes, but you don't want a copy of it for yourself also?
I do want a copy of it for myself. Hold on a second.
You have an external hard drive so you can move this information over to?
No, I actually uploaded. I uploaded to YouTube. I recorded and uploaded to YouTube. Oh, by the way, I want to show you this.
YouTube?
That's right. That's right. Whenever I run diagnostic, right? No visible Wi-Fi there. See that?
I see that. Yeah.
I go to the Wi-Fi log and it says dump logs, dump logs, dump logs. The logs are dump. See, it says dump temp Wi-Fi log. Request received from Wi-Fi velocity D. That's one. And where's the other one that I had? Hold on a minute. Okay, so last night my computer is being in use constantly. At midnight, at 12 a.m., other kicks in. 2 minutes. Other kicks in at 12.
Hold on. Customer ran diagnostic test.
Yeah. You tell me what you need.
Well, not Wi-Fi. Okay. So now show me what you were saying. She set up screen time. And show me what you were just showing me screen time, please.
Yeah. Right here. At midnight, there it says 12 a.m. Other usage kicked in. Not me. That starts at 12 a.m. See that? That's not me.
Yeah, hold on. Usage kicked in for 2 minutes.
The thing is, it freezes at 2 minutes. It freezes. Okay? That doesn't mean it stopped at 2 minutes. It can freeze. I've noticed it. Believe me, I've been documenting hours and hours on end. So it freezes, but I see it all the time. Where? Hold on a minute. So this is yesterday. This is yesterday, okay? Usage says 36 minutes, but this does not add up to 36 minutes. Okay? And other at 10 a.m. in the morning says 8 seconds, okay? I didn't do it. That's not me. That's at 10 a.m. Okay, so hold on. So here at 10 a.m., 36 minutes of usage, okay? But in always allowed, it's only 11, 12, 13 minutes of usage. It's never congruent, okay? And then here at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m., other is now 12 seconds. Hold on. And then at 12 o'clock, 12 p.m., other is now 17 seconds. And then at 11 o'clock at night, other is now 3 hours of usage. That's not me. Why don't you? So this is all the problem. And I have to record. Look, I show you this. I have to record. Oh, this is my screenshots. I record everything, all my screenshots, because they keep disappearing from my computer. I have to record everything on my screen because they disappear. What else? And so, wait, join history. Oh, something has disappeared from my, oh, here. So I went to this section here in app usage. I've never gone to this website, but it showed up as me visiting that website. So then I keyed it in and it tells me forbidden. I never went there.
And when was this? This was today. Hold on.
This was yesterday, 23rd. So I see websites showing up here, especially discussions.apple.com. Different websites show different things showing up here that I've never visited.
Hold on for a second. Yesterday, customer shows. Which is WRXSGA.com.
Are you there?
I'm here, ma'am. I just can't type and talk at the same time.
No. I just want to know.
Honestly, I already see the notes from the Apple Store. They really want you to bring this in.
I know.
But they want you to save this information. So all we are asking is for you to store all of these photos so that they will be able to see that if they need to, and they want to work on the system. So if you can I can get the appointment scheduled for you, and they will pick up where they left off so that they can find out what's going on with this computer.
Mm-hmm.
There's something that's going on, and and they'll be able to tell you, but we need you to bring it in. But they want you to back up this computer first, even if you just back it up to an external hard drive.
Right.
Or move your photos over to an external hard drive.
So here's the thing. All of that seems reasonable, and that's what normal people do. I'm telling you that when I try to back up anything, it looks like it's backed up, but then I plug in the external hard drive again, and everything is gone. Believe me, I've gone through this so many times. I've done all the normal processes that you guys recommend. Just one thing before we move on. This is screen time right now, right?
Yeah.
Good. Screen time right now is frozen. Other is frozen at 5 minutes. Because I'm screen sharing with you. That should not be frozen. It's frozen at 5 minutes, okay? Look here. Look at this screenshot. At 12:28 p.m., it's 12:52 p.m. At 12:28 p.m., it was frozen at 5 minutes. So just because it says 13 seconds or 3 hours doesn't mean 3 hours. It's constantly there. But whoever has hacked my computer can freeze it. They freeze it. Okay, so 12:28, 5 minutes. 12:52, still at 5 minutes, and I've been talking to you for more than 5 minutes.
So even if you fully erase this computer
Mm-hmm.
and set it up again under a different net, well, you're not even setting it up under a network. You're saying you're still having this issue.
Right, and here's how I can tell. And it's the number. I'm going to go back to the number one question I've asked Apple. Hold on a minute, and I'll show you here. No, not here. I'll show you here. Here, I keep asking Apple all the time, should data move in and out of my computer when I did not join a network? And he says, no, data should not be moving without a network connection.
Exactly.
Thank you. But
and I believe someone answered that question for you earlier today as well.
No.
You were speaking with someone about prior to me today?
What he said, you mean David, when we got disconnected?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't understand David correctly. What my thought is, what David said is things are always moving, right?
Hold on, let me take a look at this.
Please.
David says, let me see, David. He says the customer got disconnected, calling customer back, he did not reach you. Okay, let me go back further. He sent you an email.
Oh,
let me go
he
back
did.
to David. He did, yeah. Looks like he's trying to contact you now. He says he explained network isn't a one-way street and that network traffic will be incoming and outgoing in order to be running properly. That's all I see.
Right, that's what I understood. So what he's saying, you correct me if I'm misunderstanding. He said network traffic will be moving in and out without a network connection, and that's okay. Because that contradicts what this person said here and what 6 other people have said. I think 6. I've lost count. Whenever I go to the Apple Store, I ask them the same question. They say no, it should not. But David said something different.
Well, customer wants to know why network shows packages leaving and coming in, saying that it is normal. It just shows the activity from the computer of the network. Well, you know what? Give me a second. I'm going to ask another source real quick.
Thank you. Sure. Because we have to start there. I'm starting right there. Because you guys disagree with each other constantly, and that is why I'm in a quagmire.
Hold on. I'm going to minimize your screen sharing because it's throwing me off. Okay, so explain that this is just normal. This shows activity of the computer, is what he said. And, okay. Activity of the computer. Safe mode. Should. Just bear with me, ma'am. I'm waiting for an answer. I also threw in there about the observation when you were going into safe mode and you wasn't connected to Wi-Fi. Just waiting for an answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, can I ask you, who are you asking for an answer from?
I'm just talking to my fellow colleagues, tier 2 colleagues.
Okay.
So just with an answer for them.
Okay. Now, I had asked these two screenshots, the one about safe mode and no visible connection. That screenshot, and then the one about data moving in and out of the Mac without a visible connection. I want those screenshots to go to engineering for them to tell me. I want it to come from engineering to find out if that's expected behavior or not.
Say that again.
Okay.
The screenshots. You wanted screenshots to go to engineer, and the question is what again? You wanted to know if that, which screenshot are you referring to?
The one in safe mode, where, let me bring it up again.
Yeah, the one that's in safe mode saying you were being observed.
Right.
Yeah, you wanted to know if that is, yeah, I got you. So I'm asking this question, so just bear with me, please. I'm just waiting for an answer.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a general idea. There's so much problems. I've documented it all, but I just want to focus on just a couple of things. This safe mode, the IPv4, IPv6, and data moving in and out of my computer when I did not join a network. That's the number one question. The number one question is this data constantly moving in and out of my computer.
Okay, give me 1 second, please. Hold on, please.
Sure.
Okay, so one person, so I'm getting feedback is saying, in order for you, let me back up. Is this internal? Are there any IP addresses attached to the package? If there is, then they are connected to the internet.
Yes, there are packages.
Without internet, there will be no actual package going in and out, especially with an IP address attached. If someone runs the trace, all package would there considered lost? What would be considered lost as there would be no IP address? So they're saying that you are connected to an IP address in order for you to see the packages going in and out.
That's right. They're correct. Because that's the packets coming in and out. This was earlier this morning. I did it. There's packets coming from this host, me. Apparently, I'm a host without any visible network.
Right.
Okay, that happens all the time. Look how many packets leaving my computer.
Okay, hold on. Let me write this down. Let me do this. So you're a net status host. Shows 224-711 pack. Okay.
And it says here, this amount of input packets did not go through list processing path. It's going through some hidden path.
Okay, but this is the package you're on. This is the package you're on, and then you're down to 201-2629 you're talking about now, right? Because the first packet says a completely different number.
Yes, I have so many packets moving because I have, oh my gosh, hold on. Because here's no visible network, here's data constantly moving. It has to do with that, let's see, the NVRAM. Wait. No. It has to do with these guys here. Look how many connections there are. See that? There are many connections and packets leaving through many avenues. Many packets leaving through many avenues. This is in NetStat.
So you have no visible network, but you do have packages. You are assigned into packages. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Lots of packets leaving the computer and coming into the computer. And you can see here, no visible network. And I recorded it. Hold on. I don't know. Oh, diagnostic. Hold on. Let's see, I run diagnostic. There. Look, I run diagnostic. No visible network there. Let me open this up. No visible network there. And look, packets leaving. See that? In and out. Right there. You can see it.
So when the diagnosis is complete, a finder window displays the results. Okay, so running diagnosis now. Okay.
So here it says, look, I just finished the diagnostic, and it says active internet connections, including servers. Okay, and then it gives me a whole list, a whole lot of active local.
Do me a favor for a second, because I'm carrying two different conversations, and I want to back up for a minute.
Okay.
That NetStat
yes.
post, when did you connect to that, though? When did you connect to that? Was that today, or is that every day?
It's not a connect. It's when I run NetStat. I run NetStat. I'm going to close this one here.
You ran, but do you do it on a daily basis, is my question?
Do I run diagnostic on a daily basis?
The NetStat.
What about it?
When did you just said run it. When do you run it? My question is, are you running it daily, or did you just run it today?
No, I just did that one last night. The packets, yes. Here's the packets, the post, netstat.post. Just last night I ran it. Usually it's just NetStat that I will look at, but last night I looked at NetStat post.
Okay, so I did get an answer, and the answer is the internet. I'm sorry, it says internet or no internet. The devices on local networks are constantly talking to each other.
But that's not a problem here. I don't have a network. because you can see here, and I recorded it, like I said, I can play the recording. No network, packet still moving. No.
Okay. Honestly, you have it. Okay. Okay.
Oh, and there's one more. I think I want to show you this one here. Kernel task is the number one energy user, but it will not show energy use. It's always 0, 0. Why is that? You see it's at the top. They're in the highest at the top, lowest at the bottom, but it's hidden. The energy used for kernel task is hidden.
Okay, so bear with me. I definitely want to get some help to you, but I'm getting feedback indicating that the computers will always, your local network, it's not talking about your Wi-Fi network, but it's talking about, they're saying here that the devices will always be talking to each other on networks, and that the protocol is protocol for it to do so. I, again, want you, if you will, since you already have the information backed up, but if you take it back to a store to show them all of your pictures, if you, I would suggest you do that, but they're saying that this is normal. I asked them about the observing of your screen when you're booting into network, and they're saying that really you need to have that you need to have that looked at. So I really want to get you an appointment to the Apple store. So if you have the computer backed up, please take the appointment with the Apple store so that they can look deeper into the computer to see if there's really a problem.
All right. I'm gonna ask Apple to stop misunderstanding what it is I'm saying. What I'm saying is, no, Apple. Okay,
I hear you.
No. Let me finish this, because your people are saying it's expected behavior for data to move in and out of the computer when I'm on a network. That's what I heard you say, correct?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, what did you say?
It says that it is expected behavior because it says internet or no internet. So let's make sure we understand that.
Okay.
Internet or no internet.
Hold.
The devices on local networks are constantly talking to each other.
Okay.
Whether you are connected to Wi-Fi and you have internet or not, they're saying that it's normal, that it's expected behavior. So you're thinking because I'm not connected to the internet, I shouldn't have Wi-Fi, that this shouldn't be happening. And they're saying the total opposite is what I'm saying to you.
Okay, let me try again. I hear you say that it has nothing to do with Wi-Fi. They're saying that data will move in and out of the computer when I'm on a local network. That's exactly what I heard you say, on a local network. Yes?
Again, it says internet or no internet. Your computer will still talk through its local network.
There you go.
The computer.
Okay,
yeah.
On a local network, right? Computers will talk to each other on a local network. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, hold on. We'll stick with this. On a local network, computers Okay, here we go. I've written it down. You can see my screen, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. I can see your screen.
Fantastic. This is the number one question I've been asking Apple. What does local network mean?
Okay, so hold on. Well, let's look it up. Let's do it that way. What does local access? What does access local network mean? A local network is a collection of devices connected together in one physical location, such as a building, or office, or a home, regardless of the size. That's what that is. So do you have, is this the only computer you have, or you have multiple computers? Do you, it's talking about this computer and other computers and located in the same building.
Right. So I wrote it down here. The meaning of local network is a collection of computers talking to each other, right?
Correct.
Thank you. No, I live alone. This computer stays at home unless he's going to the Apple Store. I should not be talking to other computer at all. So yes, they're correct. My computer is talking to another computer, sending data to another computer when it should not, because I did not connect to any local network. Therein lies the problem. It's understanding the problem. It is not an office computer. It's a private personal computer. It doesn't sync to anything else. There is no local network.
Is a network limited to an area such as a home or small business that is used to interconnect devices.
Yeah.
LAN settings can be configured to limit the number of devices that can be connected to what IP address those devices will receive. Okay, hold on.
And all of that is correct. Yet, I don't have all of that. I'm a private woman. I live alone. I have one computer. I do not sync.
Okay, I'm going to need to look into this and give you a call back because I'm being told that this is normal, but I definitely want to look into this a little bit further, and I promise to give you a call back today. Give me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, okay?
Okay, hang on a second. I have something I have to do. I tell you what, why don't you, hold on a second. Why don't you email me? Because I have something to do. All right, is that okay with you?
Email you, go ahead.
Yeah, just email me the response, but make sure you understand correctly. There is no local network.
Okay. Okay.
Right? No syncing, no local network. I live alone. Okay, so please email me your response, and that is the number one question.
All right, I can do that, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Email address.
Thank you so much. And you'll email me. It's right now 1:16 p.m. Are you able to email me before the end of the day?
I will, yes, ma'am. Like I said to you, I'm going to speak with others, and I'll give you a call back in about an hour and a half. You want to email, so I'm asking you for your email address.
Oh, yes. It's SKAITH.
S-K-I.
Hang on. SKAITH at... There it is.
Okay. Family. Okay, I'll give you an email, and I'll give you a call back in about an hour. And you don't want me to call you back in an hour or hour and a half,
You
right?
know what? You can
Is
try.
that what you're saying?
I tell you what, you can try calling me back. Let's try different things. Try calling me back. If you don't hear, if I did not pick up, the phone doesn't ring, please email me.
All right.
right?
I can do that. I'm going to stop screen sharing with you, and I'm going to dig in a little bit more.
Okay,
and I'll give you a call back.
Okay, is there anything you need to ask me in terms of clarifying what?
No, ma'am. No, I'm already confused enough. Honestly, and I'm being told that what you were told by Brian is correct. And I know you're pushing back, and that's why, again, I'm stressing that you need to go down, that you backed up your screenshot. You still need to take it to the Genius Bar so they can look at it, but you don't want to do that either. So here I am, not as familiar as Brian, not as familiar as David is, or the sources that I've gone to for help, or the Genius Bar team. They are the sources who truly can help. But I will dig a little bit deeper, and I don't mind giving you a call back in about an hour and a half. I just need time to investigate more. That's all. Okay?
Okay. Here's the thing.
All right.
I want to say this. Allow me to say it, please. No one has asked me if I have interconnected device. They assume that I have interconnected devices. They presuppose that I'm on a local network. Hence, their answer is, it is normal expected behavior. If they had asked
you, I've asked you, and I'm clear as when I'm saying to you that, and then saying to the other parties, she is not connected to Wi-Fi. She's not connected to with the internet cable. She is not connected at all. But then it goes back to the fact that you were using, that you showed me where you were signed in with some sort of a package number. But I get it.
No, stop. I'm signed in with a package number. What do you mean?
Remember, you showed me the screen where you were signed in with a package 227 something.
Oh, hold on. I'll bring that up. Hold on. Let's be clear. I don't want any confusion, because when you get back to me, I want it to be clear.
You were on Netstat Post.text.
There, right here.
Right. Okay.
So what do you mean signed in?
So I'm just saying you're connected to the post. You're connected there, and you were connected as a host.
Yes.
I know that you're not connected to Wi-Fi. I don't want to keep saying the same thing over again. We already know you're not connected to a Wi-Fi. But again, so that I don't, it's becoming overwhelming for me. I need a break from it for a second. I promise I don't need any more questions. I need to dig deep. I need someone to explain this to me so that I can provide you with the answer. And if you still don't get the answer, then I need you to get to the Apple store so they can help you. But please allow me an hour and a half.
That's fine.
Okay?
Do you need to take a screenshot of this?
I promise.
Do you need to take a screenshot of this?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Okay, that's fine. I look forward to your email.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Alrighty. So this is the host. I'm a host. Thank you very much. So this is the number one question. Host. There we go. Right, so here other frozen at 5 minutes. I got disconnected. Had Spanish language. Video was playing up there that disappeared. And they presuppose that I have, remove that. They presuppose that I have a local network. But then I showed her this, and she says that I'm a host, and she thinks that I am connected, that I did it myself. Obviously, I did not, so let's see what happens. Stalker, you're listening, right? Stalker is listening. And yeah, this is frozen at 5 minutes. And okay, and data stop moving and stop.